Hello and welcome to, or welcome back to, the Nasdaq Scalping Bot channel. This is the live stream on Twitch, and today we are, as usual, going through the results of the bot and the changes that were made and everything concerning how the bot is doing. Did we make improvements to the bot? Did we change anything? I. And so I want to show you all what's going on. So keeping you in the loop for what is this and how is it going for today. And while we're doing this, you already see that in the market there is again not much on the resolve which direction we go into, but today was a bit better than yesterday, and we see more that we started today with a nice going up along the EMA right along. Yeah, then we had a short down and then some up again. But it all started at market opening. Yeah, not really at market opening. It started pre-market because you see this is 14:30. It's the hour before the market opens. It suddenly rose up like hell and it go up, and then suddenly it goes down. So it was better than yesterday, but again, if you look at the candles, you see a lot of candles with long wicks above or on the underside or both sides long wicks. Then those were not the best candles to see for the bot. If we're looking earlier today, we see that this morning and the night it kept on continuing with slow up and down, blue and red, red and blue. That was not the best of time either. So that's for the market and how it looks like. And I was, again, while I was looking at the bot, I said that we are already at 21,000 points for a Nasdaq market. It's 21,000. I remember we got to last week. Last week I talked to you guys. We're only talking about we are in the 20,000, maybe 20,200, 20,300. Now we are at 21,000, and the all-time high is at 21,228. So it's amazing what's going on. So we're still high, and we might expect that things go down. As you see, while we're streaming, there is a position open for now. Let me take it's a position for not right now, €1 and some cents in the negative. It is a sell, and the sell is initiated because we see a large red candle going down. So that's what probably initiated the sell for the bot. And now it's hoping the bot, for the bot's sakes, I'm hoping, but also for me, yeah, that we go down again. And I see it's only minus 30, 25. Yeah. Long wick on the upper side doesn't mean very good. Okay, now we will see how it will end in the next couple of minutes because the bots will close no matter what. What did the bot do today? The results of today. Now let's grab the bot with it. There is the bot. And you see the bot has a negative for today of €10.64. It's still a negative, I know, and we talked about it yesterday, but yesterday we had a real large negative of €50, and that was a large one. And this is not that big of a concern. Well, it's still a large, well, it's still a negative, but it's in the range of the take profits. The only problem we have now is that the contract size is only 0.1. So it takes a much longer now for the bot to accomplish new money, to get better and to earn money enough to get up and change the contract size in .2 or .3 and etc. to get back up to 1,000. Because we are now at only 409. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But you also see that the bot was restarted at 5. And that means that I restarted it in between the day, and I restarted it twice in the day because I made 2 changes while the bot was running, but it was necessary because I saw things that weren't okay for the bot to do. And let's dive into that. There were not major changes. I just want to show you what I did and why I did it so that it's all clear. Let's go. First of all, I'm going to show you the change of yesterday. And yesterday I changed, like I said in the YouTube, that the market time should be earlier in the loop, and that's what it's doing here. So I moved the current time and the market close time earlier in the loop. That had he was nagging about daytime now, and the daytime now wasn't the daytime, and he was nagging about it. What are you talking about? I'm moving from one side to the other side. I gave the import, and if you have the import the daytime, then there was no trouble. But as you may see or not see, but I pointed out, I had 2 times a time, and I had to rename the time as sleep time. And as I say, I did. With help of ChatGPT, I found out that it was necessary to do this kind of changing in the code for just moving this line of code from the contracts back to the main, and it did work. And I enhanced the time to sleep to 4,500 seconds, as in 1 hour and a quarter, and that's exactly the time you see here, 22:55. I counted in 3 minutes before the next candle is found, so a maximum will be 22:57 from 22:54 plus 3 is 22:57. So within that moment, go to sleep and wait. So that would be enough to skip the entire hour without causing another fetched candle problem for the rest of the bot. So that was yesterday what I did. Then I started the bot and let it run. And then during the day, I noticed something else. And I'm still not sure. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. You see, there is a current MACD line and a signal line. They are both at -10, -10. And I don't see them change. So I'm not sure. It could be because there is not much of an action going on anyway. So there's not enough action going on that there will be a difference between the two of them. But I'm not sure about it. So I want to check that one too. But the positive counter and the negative counter weren't working at all. So I had to look at it. Why don't I see the updates? Because there were new candles and the profit changed along with the new candles. So the info was there, but the update did not do the positive, negative, and the current profit loss. So I was looking at why, because if he doesn't, and he didn't during the entire night, and again, we made losses because of failure of the bot, a failure of mine in my programming work, of course. So I was thinking about what's wrong there. So I changed in the code the way that there was a update that didn't happen, and that was in this place. There was an if function that created this no, not this one, in the handle existing contract. In the handle existing contract, there was no status check result, and the book contract is open, and then there was things that didn't do, and then the screen update wasn't executed. So that's what I changed here. And I changed in the strategy the extreme up and extreme down to 20 instead of 10, because I saw that sometimes even when there was an extreme up and down, it was of 10, it was not good enough to give the signal that there will be more going down, and that's not good. So I changed that too. New, I didn't tell you yesterday about it. It's in the connection. In the connection, yeah, the retry. I told you about the retry, that we want to know how and when. And I created a log file to keep log of the retry errors at what time and why, so that if necessary and it happens too often, I can send it into the broker, to a capital, and ask them what's going on. I want to be sure that that I log, and I want to see how much and how often it happens. It's now, I see it here as a printout, but I always wanted to log it too, so I can send it to capital.com if it happens too often, and to look at why was this occurred, how often does it occur. And I see it's today, the entire day, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So yeah, it happens sometimes, and it does not always happen at the most time, as in opening market or the pre-market, or sometimes it just don't get the latest market info, and it takes another 15 seconds to try it again. You see all the retry counters are at 1, so within the next 15 seconds we get a retry, and then we can continue. So that's not a problem. Good. Back to the market. Let's stay at the market and take a look at what will there be. Okay, we go to the reports. And the reports of today is we see a lot of positions are opened. There were again a lot of positions opened, too much. By my feeling, I don't know how many, I don't want to count them, but these are at least more than 20. And especially in the night and in the morning, you see a lot of positions opened, small positions opened, and small losses, but yeah, every loss is a loss. And some positions were opened with a profit, and then the profits are also small. So I hoped that, and I think because yeah, it's 5:15 in the night or 10, I cannot see what's going on in the market right then and why he has opened. I can see, I have to go back in the log, etc. But seeing that all these positions are opened and closed means that there was something too much. And that's what I tell you about. I did change the quick buy and the quick sell, as in I don't think that was the real reason why there's a position opened, but I also suspect I did forget to tell you about that, because I'm gonna change this again, and I already did change this earlier. But let me tell you what's going on at the strategy. Where's my strategy? At the strategy, I say that if the candle buy, if 3 candles in a row are bigger, so if the current candle is bigger as the previous candle and the previous candle is bigger as the oldest candle, +2 or -2 for a sell, +2, then open a position. And if I do that in the way that I always have done it, and that's like this, if session bigger than the previous candle and previous up candle is bigger as the oldest candle, I don't need these braces. Then there is a mark from, and it says to me, simplify the chain comparison, as in this can be more efficient programming. And if I do so, you see that he will change what I created as in separate separate conditions if a position is true or false into one long decision. And I don't know, and maybe there are, certainly are professional Python builders out there who can explain me, because in PHP, this doesn't work. In PHP, I have to create the separate conditions for each condition I want. And I did this before last weekend, and now again I looked at the bot, and sometimes I saw that there was not a reason to open a position because the oldest candle, previous candle, and current candle had no relationship as -2 or +2. And if you see right here, if the MACD and signal line are even, there shouldn't be a position opened at all. And yet it happened. So when the market closed, and that's in about 20 minutes, then I will change this back into what I'm used to, separated conditions for and false or true for this if statement, this nested if, no, not nested, this combined if statement. Did we make profit? No, we did not. We ended yesterday with 443 euros. Let's zoom in. At 443 euros, and we are ending today with 408. So roughly calculated 25. No more. 35. 35 euro loss. And yesterday we already had an we had a 50 euro loss, I believe, yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Yeah, yesterday we had 500, and we went yesterday from 500 down to 443. So in 2 days, in 2 days' time, we almost lost €100. The only problem with having a small balance is that opening a position, it's only at 0.1, as you can see, and that means that the take profit is at 8 and the stop loss is at 4. So to get bigger profits, to get higher sooner, we need more money to invest in the first place. So let's see how this goes. Tomorrow is Thursday, then we have Friday, and then at Friday we see how we did with the new small changes in the strategy. And at Friday we have an entire week worth of logging, and so we have another 2 days. This is from the first 3 days, so let's say 700 a day, almost, yeah, something in that region, 700 a day, so another 1400, so about 3500 to almost, I don't know, let's say 4000. Wow, 3400 to 3500 candles we get, and that will be the basis of the artificial intelligence we're gonna build during the weekend. And that would be fun. I will make a separate video about how I create the AI into the bot. So look forward to that one. And then I want to try, and will for me be the first time, because with PHP I never used artificial intelligence anyway. I know what it is, but I never used it before, and now I'm gonna use it and want to see if I can trust it enough to use it without the strategy of mine. So replacing the strategy I use with the strategy, and I don't know how the AI is going to react to that. So we're going to see what's happened, but that's for next week, when I have created the bot, not the bot, the AI, and that's when I will use this log again. 2 days until we start with the AI. I think we are ready. I have brought you all up to speed with everything what's going on the bot. If you want to see what I'm doing live, of course, follow me at my Twitch. I have a link in the description. I also am available at Discord. There's also a link in the description about the Discord. And you can reach me there if you have questions about the bot or just want to talk to me. It's fine with me. Be welcome at either of the Twitch or the Discord. If not, then you can like the video, leave a comment if you want to, and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you all did this, I say thank you for watching, and I see you the next time. Have fun.